Alright, so we're here tonight with Dishonored 2. It's looking like this will be our finale, actually. I have a pretty strong feeling that this will be the end. If not, then we might stretch it into tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. I would say I have at least 2 levels left, tops. Last time, we went to Duke Lucabelle's manor, where we swapped him out for his body double, and we got to listen to his cool voice a little bit longer. His body double's insane, by the way. I'm really nervous that we just left that man in power, because the entire plan to get Lucabella replaced was kind of unhinged, but it's for the best of the kingdom, probably. With that said, let's get right into it where we left off. We're back in Dunwall now, about to take the palace back from Delilah. Number 9, Dreadful Whale. Meet with Megan Foster and Anton Sokolov to discuss your return to Dunwall. But yeah, like I was saying, it's been a pretty solid weekend. I was really looking forward to
this. This is how the worst day of my life began.
Try to be quiet.
A masked man closing in on Dunwall Tower. Now it's happening again. Another Empress falls, another story ends. Last time it almost ruined the Empire. Will I do any better? Delilah outfoxed me and I never saw it coming. But I was Corvo before I was the royal protector.
That's because you trained to protect against people, not foxes.
Before I owned a sword, I fought with sticks and broken glass, whatever came to hand. I don't know what grand scheme you've got underway, Delilah, but I'll give all I've got to stop you.
Hell yeah, that's the Corvo way. I didn't get a trophy for the last couple missions. See, this thing has been filling up every time I complete a mission. Like, that busted sword, I believe, is from the manor. That's from Jindosh. Oh, from the manor. That's from, Stilton's manor. That boat was, like, the first mission. I'm kind of curious. Maybe I have been collecting other things and I haven't noticed them. But yeah. That's what it is. Let's go see what's up out here. I'm pretty sure Hypatia's long gone. Yeah. She said something about sending an item in the mail that could be useful to me, but I don't think she got Corvo's address correct, because I haven't been able to find that item. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's... Oh, whoa, there's a rune. Well, hold on a second. There's a bone charm in here somewhere. Oh, they're right over there. Neat. We also, in the last stream, swapped out Jessamine, the Empress who Corvo was very much involved with. We swapped her soul out for Delilah, because Delilah, to become immortal, split her soul and moved it into kind of an effigy that was hidden. But now we have the soul and turned the heart all tainted black, and now instead of weird cryptic stuff from Jessamine, we usually just get Delilah being...
You will never know if Emily is truly yours.
Yeah, she kind of sucks, but it's funny at the same time. She just says the rudest shit to us if I click the heart.
Poor old man. Lost it all.
I kind of prefer this. You really think if they could have gone back and done it again, they should have just given you a sassy asshole for the heart instead?
She found the place where he was birthed by knife and ritual. Thousands of years past.
That's crazy. The outsider, despite looking pretty modern, I suppose, was knifed and murdered thousands of years ago. There's rats on here. I think I swiped at them. That was a faux pas. I didn't mean to hurt our rat friends. They are our friends. Oh, look, they want to come join the meeting. Come on. You guys are just as involved in this mission as I am. Come on now. No, they're shy. They'll be there later. I trust those rats.
Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished.
What do you got?
Coming from such a background, taking the throne.
He's just an old man. Megan Foster's cabin key needed. Oh, I see. I think it used to just say locked, so the presence of bone charms in there and all that makes me think that
situation with the Duke is behind
maybe
us.
now I can go in there. What do you got to say,
Let's not forget that
Sokolov?
small detail in all this.
Actually, also, I think I learned recently that you're supposed to be using the heart on people, and it works.
Your daughter stands in my throne.
I guess not. There was a weird thing I read. I'm not sure I understand the point of the heart. Ooh. Because to me, it almost seems like the heart just exists to show you where things are, but then squeezing it's entirely fluff.
Lord Protector. You will never know love again.
Which again, completely improved now that Delilah's in there. I just love hearing her be awful. What do you got for us, Anton? He's painting a painting of Corvo. That's pretty neat.
Now
It
that
almost
we're
looks
here,
like what the
I suppose
devs of the
you
game
know
drew.
where to go and what to do. You've killed a legion. So what's one more?
Oh yeah, the game
One
definitely
more,
is
or
pissed
1,000 more.
at how much I
Delilah
murdered.
deserves what she's about to
This
get.
is the second time we've gotten
At my
chastised
age,
now.
I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I've told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place.
Yeah, that really shows in her
Only
actions,
that could have been
Sokolov.
channeled towards something less
Oh, he
twisted.
beat me to it.
Too late for regrets.
Yeah, old man.
Everyone feels some regret.
Yeah, old man.
Atop a long line. Mine is now chiefly that I'm out of time.
Oh.
Take care of yourself.
What if he just
Goodbye, Anton.
T-posed and fell over on the ground the second he said that? He's just like, I'm out of time. And then Skyrim ragdolled. Alright.
Megan is waiting for you on the deck outside.
Yeah, but I want the
She
key to her
seemed
room.
cagey earlier. Even more
There's cool stuff in there. I want to go in her cabin. Game.
Hey, there you are.
Oh.
I wanted a chance to talk.
She's talking to me from above as if I'm up there. She's a little confused. That's okay. Whale. Ooh. Thought I could throw it. I could not. Is this some kind of Jindosh item? Oh, hey. Got an audio going here. I don't know if I've listened to this.
Aboard this creaking thing that Megan calls a boat. And
That's not very nice.
once the designer of mighty ships, thrown against the malevolent ocean and large enough to heave the great leviathans aboard, thrashing and spilling their life's blood across
Leviathans. Blah, blah.
majestic ships.
Yeah, I
swim
got
to
looking for this.
luxurious cabins.
He's just going off about God knows what. He's getting old.
Where are those vessels now? They're far too important to carry an old man
Oh,
like me.
Sokolov.
I've been abandoned by my own creations. But maybe that's the way it should be.
It's okay, Sokolov. At least you're the only returning character from the first game. I actually kind of miss that. Admittedly, the first game, your hub area had so many different characters
I
with
wouldn't come back
personalities.
here. And
It
that's
was so interesting.
twice I've broken it for you.
What's going on? There's like a glow in the distance. What's up, Megan? You seem really upset. Oh, her keys are right there. Maybe I could have probably picked her keys off of her like an NPC. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's
Megan,
glowing.
I'm taking this skiff. I want to go to Dunwall Tower alone.
Maybe we'll have a
Alright.
chance
Do you know how you're going to kill Delilah?
with my
if
sword.
you leave her alive, she'll come for you sooner or later.
I'll do whatever it takes to end her.
Wait, what's
and
up with
get
that
Emily
mannequin
back.
in the background? I'm so much more interested
Just
in
make
what's going
sure
on with
you
that
don't
mannequin.
hesitate.
Got a bucket hat.
Delilah's dangerous.
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay. So now we just do this. Oh, whoa, a cabin key. Well, that's crazy. They put it in like full view of you too, just to make sure that you see it. I wonder. Let's see what we're gonna find in there. It's a bit later. Maybe some secrets will be revealed. Oh, she really doesn't like Dowd and Billy Lurk. Dowd, I know, is again, he's a character from an expansion / DLC for the first game, as well as the man who killed Jessamine that set the events of the series in place. We got Fencer and Deep Grave, so 2 more bone charms to round out the collection. Let's see what these last 2 are. I mean, they're not the last 2. There's probably some on the final level, but 2 before we get going here. Win locked sword contest more easily. I don't even know if I've been in one of those this entire game. I'm gonna be honest. Deep Grave. Slight chance that gravehounds are destroyed upon spawning. Yeah, I don't really need that. I'm good. She got like a gas mask. Is she Billy Lurk? The offenses of this woman are crimes. The offenses of this woman are high crimes under the strictures of the High Overseer, the municipal laws of the City Watch of Dunwall, and the edicts of our brave Lord Regent in these times of peril. Based off the mask being right there, I'm under the impression that she is Billy Lurk. Again, there's a lot of lore I'm just not familiar with. A Really ought to do a deep dive into the Dishonored Wikipedia at some point and get an eye for all of it. She has a cool sword, though. Megan Foster's notebook. What day is it? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know what will happen. No one can know. But I have a feeling that we'll all be dead soon. Everyone dies. Just like my sweet Deirdre, twitching in the mud. But I think death is very close now. The air feels strange. The wind is coming from the west. I saw a dead gull floating in some foam. Don't go off to Dunwall, Billy. Yeah, that's what I'm reading from all sides. There we go. In case you couldn't put it together, she called herself Billy in the note here. I could run, finally try and find him at long last, the old knife himself, and that would be Dodd, I believe. They could rent another boat. They don't need me, not really, so I could run. I should run. Haven't I had more than my share of blood? So why am I still here? Justice offer. And then we got an audiograph.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwell from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts.
Is that, what's his name?
Few in any generation.
Steve Blum? Is that Steve Blum?
Our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer.
Oh, so he's kind of just like Corvo.
One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
Alright. I'm sure that message meant something to somebody. I think with sequels it's difficult. Especially if the game that you're being a sequel to has a lot of, oh.
She's gone.
Oh no, Megan's completely gone. Oh, that was very fast. I almost feel like they... Okay, wow. But yeah, you know, Borderlands kind of has this issue where there's always a bunch of expansions, and maybe not everyone buys them, so you go to play the next game, and then it's like, oh my god, who's this character? What's going on? I don't understand.
If old Samuel could see me now.
He'd pop a flare and say you're a murderer. That's how the first game goes if you kill too many people. Death to the Empress. You must confront Empress Delilah Copperspoon before she changes all the world with her will. That's a bit heavy. Enter Dunwall Tower and find a way to reunite Delilah Copperspoon's spirit with her body to make her mortal again. Only then can you eliminate her and take back the throne. I wonder, so this, one of the second to last levels in Dishonored 1 was the palace. It was really cool. I remember there being a levee that you have to go up. I kind of hope this is the same idea. And you're kind of set up to believe that's the finale, only for there to be a surprise final level.
Take me to Dunwall Tower. Bring me back to the cage in my own chest.
Oh, I will.
Why would you want that?
Delilah will be made mortal again.
Oh, her soul's pissed.
Mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial. While my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it. You were sent to Dunwall as a gift, like a box of candies, because that's all you were worth. I inhabit your lover's heart, and my body sleeps in your bastard daughter's bed.
If I learned anything in Karnataka, it's that you only deserve to keep your throne if you're ready to roll out a red carpet of blood before it. We'll be face to face soon, and I'll end you, Delilah.
What a weird out-of-body experience. You're with the man that's going to murder you, but you're not you. You're a soul. That's got to be a lot to take in. Wow, this level doesn't even have... Okay, so there's a shrine over there. We're definitely going to hit up the shrine and talk to the outsider, but this level's kind of sparse when it comes to runes and bone charms. That's pretty interesting. This definitely seems different than... You know, actually, not even. This is where we left. Yeah, this is actually the level that we left at. I remember I did a really miserable job of it. Also, it looks like the black market has made its way over to Dunwall. That's pretty good. This looks more like Dishonored 1. I liked that about the second game. One second. There's some spooky stuff going on. Who the hell is singing? You're kind of scaring me. What the fuck? The whole place went to hell since we left, by the way. This didn't look nearly as bad earlier. Oh, yeah. So if there's a black market, it's gotta be that, where that rune is. We should definitely try to hit up the black market and get some, utilities and stuff for this. Oh, this was that bar! I remember, we annihilated this place. We came in, threw some bottles at people. It was a good
Hard
time.
times in Dunwall, with the new Empress and her crew taking over.
Yeah, I mean, you literally are running a black market, like, down the road from the Royal Palace. It's kind of fucked up. Not gonna lie, I don't need that rune. I'm pretty solid on runes. Let's just get all of the good stuff. We got that. We got a decent amount of mana pot. We got some healing. The key to City Watch Armory, that could be useful. So we'll just pick that up. I'm not even gonna think about it. Howling Bolts, we could use some of these. Those are good too. And that's all of our money.
Watch your ass out there.
You got it, lady. I did horrible with money on this playthrough. I remember finishing each level and they would be like, oh yeah, you're missing like a lot. Gin, 2 ounces cane sugar, small spoon ice, a handful nutmeg fresh. That's the second recipe I found this game. I wouldn't be surprised if there was just a bunch of recipes throughout the maps, and it's like a neat little thing they added. Don't ask for a gin sling. If you don't know the proper drink, here's the way we do it. For gin sling. Oh, okay, I read that backwards. That was a don't die enter. What is it? Don't enter dead. Don't dad enter inside. I think was the funny thing.
I like
from,
how you spend.
Yeah, thank you, lady. Was the thing from Walking Dead. That's so funny. What's that say over there? Pay what you owe. Well, I don't know anything. Oh my god, they stock Halloween scream sound effect in the distance. Someone's went to Spirit Halloween early this year. They got one of them life-size statue things. There's really just dogs patrolling, so if I might be able to avoid all of the danger by doing this. And then we'll run up this way. Oh, we need to find that shrine though. It's actually very important that we do find and enter the shrine, which appears to be right over there. We'll just continue to blink our... Oh! Oh, he almost caught me. I could get a... Ooh. Oh my... Holy crap, 1 second. I don't want to risk the dogs attacking me. But, like, what the hell happened in Dunwall? I'm pretty sure these are people who I harassed in the first level. What the actual hell? Someone needs to get them down. Oh! The dog see me. Corvo continues to murder dogs without care. Like, with the humans, he's so gentle. And then these dogs, he just... and there it goes. Oh, they got rat taxes this way. Perfect. I needed to pay my rat taxes before I go take care of Delilah. It's just, it's common courtesy. I owe them for all they've done for us throughout this adventure. Jump on the pipe. Go this way. Can I crouch under that? Please don't. Oh, I can. Okay. That's neat. I don't believe it leads anywhere, though. That was just kind of pointless little... Oh. Oh. I think I have less fall damage on, too. That still kind of hurt. I understand that falling is like a dangerous thing, but... Jesus. Seems excessive. Find a way to access Dunwall. Yeah, there's not going to be like a side objective. I'm pretty sure she just dies. Nothing else to it. Maybe, actually. I should... Megan said kill her, at least. That's about the most I know, is that Megan was like, yeah, you better fucking kill her. It's not going to work. Superior deflection. Yeah, no, I'm good. I already have superior deflection. It's my gamer's skill. It activates at all times. We need to get up there. Please, for the love of God, let me just... Yes, okay. Oh, robbers.
Strange times. Seems different somehow. Bad different.
Hatter? Oh yeah, the Hatter game. I remember these guys totally. I didn't just say Hatter game because his name was Hatter. And for crimes... Oh! Oh, take him! Ooh, we just like kicked her almost off the ledge. Alright, rats, get her! She's summoning flies, so it's only fair that we even the playing field with some rats. Oh, I didn't mean to kill that. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, you gotta get out of here. I gotta get you out of here. They're trying to eat you too. Fuck. Go away, run. He's... It's good, we saved him. We did it, rats. We saved everybody. Yeah, get out of here now. Go spread the good word. Let him know Corvo's here and he means business. Well, I wonder if I can hit the thing from here. Bullseye, yes. I'm the champ. They were looking for a safe combination in here. Something was going on. Oh, don't tell me I need a combination to get... Oh, I see. Well, what if we use this barometer? That was a difficult one. That was a... Ooh, purple room. Oh, ooh, a lot of stuff. And an entire pistol in case you needed more bullets. Alright, outsider. This might be the last time we talk to him in the game. We saved everybody.
Welcome home, Lord Protector.
Surrounded by dead
Delilah's
bodies.
been waiting for you with murder in her heart, but also fear. She tore her spirit apart to avoid the sting of death. And now, her nightmare is coming for her. And it's you.
Ooh, man. Speaking of
Karnaka,
nightmares.
you left a trail of corpses at your back. But in Dunwall, Delilah is amassed
Yeah,
her own pile of bodies.
Yeah, okay.
All hail the victor.
I'm just really curious if the whole corpse, like everyone seems to be shitting on me for all the dead bodies, and I'm really curious if that's base or if that's because I left a trail of bodies. I know I could have not killed anybody, but like, I just feel like my method was the superior one in this situation, and Corvo did nothing wrong. Other than maybe abandon a couple rats that he summoned from another plane. They chose to run away though, so you can't entirely blame that on Corvo. What is that noise? What the fuck is that noise? Is it that thing? Did I aggravate it by throwing a glass at it? Holy crap. Oh, there's a bone charm up here. Well, I'll go for it, why not? Can I go like to the tippity top? No, there's an invisible wall. So there's a bone charm in here. How do I reach it though? Those windows aren't open. Perhaps it involves this part of the roof that I can walk upon. I kind of doubt it, but we're gonna keep going this way and see if we can get to that bone charm. I have a feeling, maybe in like the back. Oh, never mind. So we gotta go up here. We do. All right. Oh, it's like up there. This may be a way into Dunwall, actually. You know what? We're gonna take this way. This feels like the way I exited Dunwall Tower. I wonder... Actually, shoot. That dude from the very first mission, we locked him in there with no escape. Is it possible for us to go back in there and see if he's still just, like, chilling? That would be so funny if he was still in here. Yeah, this is exactly how we escaped Dunwall in the very first mission. There's no way, right? Like, someone would have... Oh, there's like some overgrowth in here. Delilah's not taking care of Dunwall. Hopefully we can recommend like some weed killer or something for her. Oh, there's just a dead witch in here. I didn't kill this witch, game. I just want you to understand this witch is not my fault, and if you try to blame me for the dead witch, I'm just not having it. But we'll dispose of her corpse, humane. Oh, I thought she would roll down the full way. We'll dispose of her corpse though. We don't want to get in trouble for that. They'd probably blame me. There's a bone charm 8 meters this away. Oh, it's like hidden up there. What are you from? Oh my god, someone was sleeping up here. Black bone charm. Super something trauma, I believe it said. I saw the word trauma. We'll go off of that. Separation trauma. Enemies are rendered unconscious when you leave your host. Oh, that's cool. I never used that ability. It was a neat one. I'm just not sure if possessing people is as useful as blinking around like a madman. Block the secret passage. I want the back route out of the tower blocked off in case anyone else knew about the former Empress's secret exit. Work all night if you have to. Did they lock him in there? There's no way. They had to have at least opened it for... Oh my gosh.
Delilah.
How could she? She planted hairy trees in here. Oh, there's another dead body over here. What is that ringing noise? Jesus Christ. Oh, look at that cool clock tower out there. I don't think we've been to that ever. Actually, honestly, probably one of the expansions for the first game you go in there. It looks super neat, though. You can see it off in the distance, kind of. It's very imposing looking. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you can't blink while falling. I don't know why I keep trying that. I keep... more Halloween USA screams. Almost stabbed myself, impaled myself with that. She has no guards out here. It's almost like she's letting us walk right in. There's maybe one witch total. Yeah, there's no one out here. Oh my god, are those? Those aren't like the dead bodies as I left them in the first mission, I hope. Those could actually, like, the game could have actually saved the position of all the dudes I killed in the first mission. Is that guy alive? No, he's very much dead. Hey, buddy, you okay? Wait, those are, overseers. Those are the dudes from Karnaka. What were they doing out here? That's a lot of overseers, too. Man, I hope our buddy Byrne is okay. Oh, dog, we're gonna just skip the dog and walk right into Dunwall Tower head first. She'll never expect us to take the front door. Same thing. Confront Empress Delilah, for she changes the world. The whole world. Like, not even just the Isles. She's gonna go to the other places. Because, you know, in a fantasy realm, all of the weird supernatural shit only converges on the one continent. You know, everywhere else is perfectly normal. More hanging body. This is super depressing. Holy shit. Man, even the Overseers being dead kind of bums me out. Because I like the Overseers. I think they're alright, even though they attacked me a lot early on in the game. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, hold up. This is... Why did they get... Hey, buddy. Hey, man. Hey, stop goofing around on there. What are you doing? Hey, stop it. You're bothering your neighbor here. Oh my god, now he's just going worse. Oh my god, he hits the wall and you think he'd stop, but no, it's just like it exacerbates it. It makes it go even harder. That is some weird physics that don't make no sense. Bunch of people. I keep thinking about the fact that maybe this place looks like shit and everyone's dead because of me. I could also easily see, oh my god, I could very easily see Delilah doing this. Look at this one guy who tried to hold the door for me. I can't get in, but rats. Go find Delilah and kill. What are you doing? What are you doing? Rats, what are you doing? No! No, stop eating. This is not the time to be eating right now. Come on, guys. Can I blink under there? That would be so cool. No, they thought about that. I was gonna say, if I could just blink right under that, that'd be the funniest thing in the world. But I have a plan already. Up here. Oh, I missed. Oh, that's okay though. There's a little ledge just big enough to break my fall. So instead of going through the murder palace, let's just go over it. Oh, no, it's just the rats going away. What a weird sound to denote the rats are going away. Let's see. Nobody. There's dogs and like a couple witches. And that's about it. Delilah's completely... Oh. Okay, now we're running into people.
And if that doesn't do it, then I've got no idea.
Ooh, I didn't even realize we blinked behind somebody up here. Oh, hey, Kamoni, welcome back. You're just in time. This should be the final, if not the final, the second to last level. I'm just gonna... That was not my intention. Currently, Dunwall looks like hell. We're here to get Delilah. We're finally here to get Delilah. And it's just miserable. There's just witches and dogs. Not even that many enemies. And it looks worse than usual. Like, Dunwall is usually pretty gray and nasty, but it looks exceptionally gray and nasty. Also, not a whole lot for us to pick up in terms of collectibles, but I'd definitely like to try to grab whatever is left. I think they're doing like a witch ceremony. I wanna just... Yeah. We'll take her. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, they're all just kind of chanting. It's like a work chant, you know, to get you in the mood for doing whatever the fuck they're doing. Neat little room, and my rune is right there, my bone charm even. We got blast resistant. That sounds pretty useful actually, but I'm wondering how many grenades or explosions are going to happen in these last couple levels. Unless the witches just start casting, like, explosion spells at me. Then it might be useful. Let's see. You take less damage from explosions. Yeah, very on the nose. But also not something I desperately need right now. Are the... Oh, that's neat. I always like seeing stuff like that. It makes me wonder if around this era we actually had irrigation systems already in place. Probably. I mean, metal piping's a fairly old concept. I don't think it happened like 20 years ago. Crimson and Black. Comella, I have a special job for you and a few others, Coven Sister. I'm at work on an important painting, my final masterpiece. I require some rare pigments to see it to completion. Move in secret. Be quick. Gather what you need. Use the thigh bone of a drowned sailor to crush and mix the... Oh, gather 20 banded slugs. Seal them together in a jar until only one remains. It'll be large and shiny. Yes, fat near to bursting. Crush it with your fingers and capture the ooze in a vessel. Use this to give the pigments a finer consistency. My love for you only grows. Your empress forever, Delilah. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I had a pretty solid week. I didn't even notice. I'm so sorry that you missed the last stream. We didn't do too much, though. We really just kind of did the time traveling mansion, which was neat. The time travel mechanic was really busted. It made it really easy for me to travel to the future, see where my target was, travel back in time, choke him out, and then continually do so. I still found ways to mess it up, don't worry. And then we took out Duke Bell. His mission was kind of short, nothing too crazy. We replaced him with his body double, and that was a little unhinged. His body double's a little unhinged. But, not too much. What's important is that we're here to get Delilah. As far as how I'm doing, I feel like I didn't answer that well enough. I'm doing great. Had a fantastic weekend. I hope you had one as well. And I hope this week in general. And I hope your weekend is going well, and I hope it only gets better from here on out. It is Friday, so it's no better time to get started than now. Oh, dog sees me.
What's going on?
Do they? Yeah, they see me. Okay, that... I was doing pretty good, actually, as far as getting caught goes, up until here.
How do you want to die?
It's a lot of witches. That's way too many. Oh, those are the bonehounds. Shoot. Okay, I went from, wow, this is really easy to... wait, this is really easy. Never mind. Get them, boys. That's good. I started classes. Oh, nice, nice. It is that time of year, ain't it? Shoot. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Yeah, Godspeed, honestly. I hope it's not too rough, and I hope you enjoy what you're doing. Happy and free from classes. Same. Same, and I'm fully intent. I'm good with where I'm at. I don't need to go back. But it's definitely a wonderful time. One of the better parts, for sure, if you enjoy it properly. And it's also great because it only gets better. Happy I'm free from class. I might have already read that. I'm going crazy. I think the rats are dealing... I don't know what's going on. The rats got it. 9 times out of 10 you can trust the rats. Unless it's... unless it involves these things, then you can't trust the rats. Corvo continues to be brutal as fuck to dogs. And we're in. Ooh, yeah, these witches are about all that's left, and they just seem to be having a good time, at least. These two are trying to teach some really, really rude people how to eat food, and it just doesn't seem like they're taking. Hey. Ooh, I love rotten food.
A few days ago, she was spending all her time in that bleak little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
What if that was just the question, all that? What's a foot? Like, do you know what a foot is? I know I have them, but like, what are they? Mission clue. Has been working on some mysterious in the Overseer Chapel. It's important to her. It might be worth investigating. Okay, well, where's the Overseer Chapel? It's that way. Let's not blink blindly into a room, because that's how I'm gonna get noticed and assaulted. And these witches seem a little bit more potent. Oh my god, there's so many hanging bodies. And they have the weirdest physics. They just kind of keep flowing.
I can use the elevator to reach Delilah up in the throne room.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about these stupid things. And now everyone knows I'm here. Oh, I'm out of here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. This is getting very fast. There we go. There we don't go. Oh yeah, it's probably better that this happened. Has a lot of witches, and they will TP to me the second I get caught. So, first objective definitely is going to be trying to get all these witches taken care of. I'm not going to be able to spot dog skulls on the floor. I'm horrible at that. But I can at least stop the witches from assaulting me the second I see the dog.
This one is special. Delilah says it's
A
going to change
whole lot
everything.
here.
The world
Oh, you know, I guess we
will
could try
experience
possession for once.
Go sneak a peek of it if you dare.
Oh, they're moving. Maybe we can just wait for them to move, like that, yeah.
Told her once, I told her 1,000 times. What?
That did not work how I wanted it to, but that's okay. I guess only the dog alerts everybody. Yeah, I can teleport around too. It's so confusing. I have a perk that lets me knock people out with a bottle in combat, so I assume like, oh, out of combat, just throw the bottle at them. Does not work that way. It just kind of aggravates them, which is understandable. Oh yeah, so runes and bone charms in here. We got some bone charms there, like one rune there. They definitely toned it down. I think they understood that most players...
If Delilah's in the throne room, I can use the elevator to reach her.
Yeah, but is it gonna be that easy, Corvo? Stop and think about it for a second, man. Oh, you know, let's go, Corvo. Let's go use the elevator, yeah. I'm willing to bet we're gonna get to the elevator and it's gonna be like, damn, she turned the elevator off. What the fuck? No, from Corvo, I've turned the elevator off. Following the Abbey's pathetic assault, I want the power shut off in the security room, and I want this rickety old contraption locked. No more supplicants from the city riding up to beg for my graces. Come to my throne room only if your need is dire, and woe be to anyone from outside the coven who disturbs me while I'm painting. The Overseers were probably the last of our significant enemies, and now they're beaten. I trust you can handle anyone else who comes along. Here, Empress, Delilah.
To restore power to the elevator, I'll have to reach the
lot of
security
Overseer
room.
masks. I really hope Byrne was in here, because I chose to help him. Are you going to try Starfield? You know, it's free with Game Pass in 5 days. It's definitely something I've considered. Although, I think I would rather play a new Fallout if it came out. I'm not sure. Starfield's interesting, because it's a completely new Bethesda thing. That's kind of a roundabout way of saying I want to try it first, and if I like it, I definitely consider streaming it. But I've got a lot of other things I want to stream. And just play in general at the moment. And Starfield hasn't really won me over with its trailers and stuff. I just need to get hands-on with it before I can really decide if it's something I want to play. I'm just not a big fan of space, I'll be honest. I've never found space to be that interesting of a genre. This place is flooded. But if you've played it, I really hope it's been a good time. It looks like they put their heart into it. The trailer, they had to announce that it was finally like coming out soon. You can tell this is what Bethesda's been caring about. I'm on the fence about it too. Yeah, see, that's very fair. I think a lot of people are. It's kind of interesting. We're used to very specifically... Oh, that lady is dead or taking a very big nap. We're used to, you know, fantasy in terms of like... high fantasy or the like radioactive apocalypse fantasy. Starfield's kind of I don't know, it seems very grounded, I suppose. I'm on the fence about it, but based on some videos it looks good. Yeah, same. It looks good from the videos. I think a lot of people are getting to the point now with games though where you really want to trust your own instincts on it instead of just go off of what the videos show. And that's a very fair take to. Oh, what the hell?
Why is that, I wonder?
That lady just tossed a bottle on me. It's slightly more realistic and based in our universe, but I kind of like that idea. I didn't... I guess I kind of knew that. I didn't really think about that, though. That's really cool. Kind of goes into what I was saying, though. Like, it's a little more grounded than their other entries. I bet the engine works for it, though. Fairly certain it's just Gamebryo, Creator, whatever they call it at this point. It's been the same engine since, like, Morrowind. I really wish Bethesda would... Oh, you know what that means, though? That means if you shrink a character with console commands and kill them, they're gonna explode everywhere into bendy limbs. And that's always a fun time. So that lady saw me. She's turned around now. We're good. All good. I probably... If I wanted to stealth this harder, I really, like, looking back on it, hindsight's 2020, should have picked up the freeze time spell. Also, why do all these witches look like this? I'm not saying that witches have to not be like this, but they all have the greenest skin. And they just look miserable. I don't know if I'd want to be a witch in this world if it made you miserable like that. I can't imagine they're healthy. Oh. Yeah, okay, you see what I mean, though? One bottle to her face, she's out. Only because we're in combat. I was watching a Starfield stream today. There were some glitches, but they were just more funny than anything else. Oh yeah, 100% the Bethesda way. I'm not saying there's going to be anything game-breaking. I'm also personally a huge fan of bugs. Like, when Cyberpunk came out, I really enjoyed Cyberpunk. I didn't have as bad of an experience as other people, since my computer's a little beefier. But even when, like, some of the more egregious stuff was happening to my game, there was even a really nasty crash at one point. I'm all there for it. I grew up on, like, GameCube games and stuff, and you couldn't play a single game around that time without there being something up or something funny happening. I think a lot of people need to calm down when it comes to glitches, because they really are the spice of life in video games. I'd rather play a glitched game that was a lot of fun than play, like, a perfect... Oh my god, Corvo, can you just... Corvo, please. I'd rather play a glitched game that was still really good than play a boring game that has no glitches. Saw a glitch where the guy fell out of the spaceship as it was taking off and he died from the fall. Yeah, that's great. Oh man, now I'm really thinking about playing Starfield. That alone makes me think like it could be a good time. I think my biggest concern is just that the combat's going to be boring. Not that you play a Bethesda game for the combat ever, but I already think other Bethesda games combat's boring, but those ones at least have cool fantasy weapons, or like, you know, you get a giant green walking dude who can fight things for you. Still though, that's the kind of bugs you're hoping for. I really wish that, I know Bethesda's hip with the internet and all that. I remember all the memes when they first announced Starfield, and people were saying that they were just going to reuse the dragon animations from Skyrim for the spaceships. I really hope there's like one spaceship in the game that just flies around like a Skyrim dragon. That would be hilarious. Oh, and there's robots here. Nice. The stupid Jindosh automatrons. Did it walk into that room?
She was always open.
Can I? I cannot.
Clever with the bones of things.
Rihanna really had a way with bones. Also, there's like a weird green glare. I don't know if you guys are noticing it. I'd get the dragon spaceship. I think a lot of people would. But we're talking like complete Skyrim. What the fuck? How did... Oh yeah, join my team. Go kill him. I did not know you can do that with the robots. The one I saw, the player was trying to push his follower off a cliff, but the follower just started floating away. Like a balloon? That's hilarious too. Imagine trying to murder somebody and they just start going up instead of down. Was it the, what do they call him? The aspiring, oh, it's the Oblivion reference character. I can't think of what their name is. It was the robot. Oh my. See, the robot's really cool. I've got nothing else to say other than that. The robot's really cool. I can't believe they did that. I do feel like the robot is the most fantastical thing in that game, though.
Show yourself.
In terms of like fantasy, and he would be my companion immediately. Yeah, it is like the big thing happening right now, huh? We haven't had a game like that big in a while. And it's got that Bethesda pedigree.
Playback indicates some detection without
certainty.
You should have stayed in your boring little world.
That's good, it's the first companion you get. Oh, thank God. I wonder if there's anything... Oh, robot, protect me! Robot, protect me! Oh, robot, yeah! Ooh!
Execution of foe.
Man, if I could high-five this robot. See, this is what I'm talking about, robot companions. They should put this guy in it. I mean, Bethesda, ZeniMax owns this game. They should just throw one of the Jindosh automatrons in it. So, if the robot's the first companion you get, it sounds kind of similar to, say, Dogmeat in Fallout 4. Do they kind of push him in front of you and they're like, hey, here's a companion? That's the vibe I'm getting, at least. Oh, I can incinerate bodies here. Thank God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, he starts off as your escort. Yeah, that's about right. That's something to think about, too, though. One of the issues I had with Fallout 4 is that it felt kind of, structured, in the sense that it's an open world, but they had a specific path and story they were telling. That's one thing. That would be the big thing for me with Starfield, is that understandably there's a main quest, but what was cool about... And then he offers to follow you around when you join his club. Yeah, hell yeah! That's what's up, though. But yeah, it's like Skyrim was awesome for me, because I learned on my second playthrough that if you just ignore the dragon, like if you just ignore Whiterun, and you don't... Oh, I'm sorry, I just had to see what would happen. Invitation, I'll finish my thought real quick. If you ignore Whiterun and you don't fight the first dragon, dragons never spawn, you don't even have to worry about the main story quest, and that was cool. I don't feel like there's been that kind of freedom in a while where you can just say, I want to just explore the world and inhabit it. I hope Starfield has that. I really do, because that would make it a lot of fun. To the Duchess Lucille Clothilda, I hope this note finds you in good health. Yours was the first such correspondence offering me fealty, and officially denouncing the murderous Emily Caldwin. Swift actions such as yours deserve reciprocity. Come join me for a dinner in your honor. My kitchen will prepare jellied oysters, herring and gravy, and some of those unusual Morlean charm clams that thrive only in the brackish waters. Let it be tomorrow evening, for I'm eager to show how I feel toward one who is so quick to change allegiance. Empress Delilah Caldwin. And she murdered this lady, like, immediately. She was like, oh yeah, I'll show her what happens to traitors. And then she broke the toilet pot. Oh. I hear the main story isn't super important. You don't have to do it. Okay, perfect. Yeah. That's exactly what I want out of a Bethesda game. If they focused more on the exploration part of it, then I'm all there for it. I'm very here for it. I heard it has some level of, like, maybe not random, but procedural generation to planets or something like that. I'm not sure how that works, though. Gonna head down into the prison. This feels very familiar. I think this is the same map from the first game, just in a very different light, because I vaguely remember an area like this. That's like years ago. I'm drawing on a long ago memory. Security room. What am I doing in here, game? Why did you send me here? I heard about that in videos way before release, but I have noticed it, to be honest. I see. Haven't. Yeah, that's what I figured. I guess that'd be one of those play it and find out kind of scenarios. Search the Overseer Chapel. Search the Overseer Chapel. Why am I in here then? Cut all power. Oh! That's why I'm here in the security room. I see. I will do that. But don't we have... Oh. They're making weird rat noises again. I love and hate when they do that, because it just sounds so... hey, can I listen to rats talk? I was wondering, maybe the heart tells me what rats are thinking.
Protector.
No.
You will never know, love.
Oh, yeah, Igamona, you may not have been here. We replaced Jessamine's soul with Delilah's soul. Delilah severed her soul from her body to become immortal. So we went and grabbed her soul, and now she just insults us from inside the heart.
It was 1831. He came to her, to me, to us.
Oh, she's got a little bit of crypto.
We could change it all.
Yeah, it was it was a weird trade-off, but I kind of enjoy it.
Old man lost it all.
I was literally thinking, like, I would have rather gone this whole adventure with with a little companion that's like...
Jessamine and I played parlor games in
Okay, now she's not being insulting that she's on the spot, but it's much more funny. Oh, Delilah, get over it. Find the way to reach the room. Search the Overseer Chapel. Yeah, I wanna do this. Can we get visibility on this? Where is the Overseer? Oh, it's probably because I have that up. Chapel. Yeah, let's go see what's going on in the chapel first before we turn the power back on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, there's a robot over there. I gotta be serious. Why? For what purpose? And then imagine, like, someone could just come in here and knock these bodies around. That'd be fucking horrible. I want to see the ropes get caught so bad. I wonder if they have... Don't mind them. They're just hanging around. What kind of psycho would come in here? I think that robot over there pushed them. I wasn't paying attention. I kind of entered a fugue state for a couple seconds. This is messed up, though. This isn't entertaining at all. So the chapel's this way, and there's a little painting over here. This looks like the levee I was talking about, that you had to enter this place through in the first game. I'm pretty sure I just blinked my way to the top. Not a whole lot.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Ooh, oh my god. More rat man. Does that say Ratus? Hell yeah. So, in Dishonored lore, the rat, he's the root of the tree. And by watching the rat, you can learn many different magic. I desperately want to know more. I want to be the rat. Yeah, exactly. Well, if you learn all of the magic, you probably unlock rat form, would be my guess. I'm deathly curious about this. I'm gonna have to do a whole Wikipedia run tonight just to figure out what's up with the rat tree. There's like a thing clipping through the table. It's kind of bothering me. Oh. Can I take that painting? No, but there's something in it, like a tree. Delilah on Rune Harmony. Bending the energies of the void was tricky, but I've managed to corrupt runes of bone for my great painting. I've got all the ingredients ready in the chapel. Dried kelp and algae for the moats, flowers for the greenhouse, ground to dust and made into pigment, human bones infused with the fluids of terror and regret. Mustering patience, I will continue painting until the final rune is ready to affix to the throne. My throne. But harmony must be maintained between the corrupt runes and their pure counterparts. 2 corrupt aligned with 2 of the purest. If this harmony is not observed, the magic of the painting could get twisted around and fail, or even turn against me.
Delilah's new painting sounds dangerous.
So I'm guessing we can corrupt it?
Sabotage it.
See, Corvo and I, we think the same. I've really integrated myself with the whole Corvo system. Anyways, Corvo's gonna go use this volumetric flask over here for a second. Just give him a second. It's for his glaucoma. Oh, there's a robot out there. How high up can you throw it before it comes back down? Grab it, grab it, grab it. Oh, yeah! Oh, please don't hit the chandelier. Oh, oh. Who threw that at me?
The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
With more corrupt runes, maybe I could turn Delilah's painting against her.
More corrupt runes? Well, where am I gonna find corrupt runes at, Corvo? Is that like a check? Should I have collected more or craft a corrupt rune? Taking on this. You bring down Delilah Copper Spoon. Oh no, don't tell me I actually need to get the rune. No, this is Bonecraft Charming, not rune. Let me just double check that before I say no here. There isn't, what is that? The craft runes. Oh. 1, 2, 4. Is there a rune on this map? Please tell me there's a rune. No. Okay. Why would they do that? Why would they lock the final bit behind an ability? I'm kind of screwed here. I can get that. Right? And then we can get that. And then we're going to be 1 short. So... raw whalebone or sacrifice 16 rune to accumulate raw whalebone. So unless I can find a rune, which just doesn't look possible, You know, wait. How much money do I have? I would rather mess up her thing and, like, eliminate her powers, so we're gonna speedrun back to the last rune that I know about in this game, which should be all the way back at the store. But I have a feeling this will be super worth it and super cool. I'm not sure why they decided this was the best way to do it, though. It's a little interesting, and I think they should have rewarded me for using Blink instead of not using the... What the hell is that noise? Instead of not using the rune crafting. Which way am I going? Is that... Did I just enter the room? Yeah, I just re-entered the room. My bad. But speaking of Star Field, I keep wanting to say Star Rail. That's the other game. Starfield, though, reminds me that I am considering playing Oblivion at some point, just because it's the funniest goddamn entry out of their entire library in terms of AI and stuff. Definitely at some point. I picked it up. It was only like $5 during their ZeniMax sale not too long ago. Did I leave a rune out here? Look at that. We don't even have to go that far. We are in a good spot. Oh, thank God. I was worried I'd have... Oh, you can't hear me. What are they?
You should have stayed in your
What is going on? Rats!
Now isn't this a sufficient hours or a waste of
Let the rats deal with them. I'm just not in the mood to fight these ladies. I'm here for one thing. And one thing only. Let me blink. Can't blink through there. Oblivion is great. Have you played it before? So that's actually a very funny story. I had Oblivion Game of the Year Edition, whatever they called it, for Xbox 360. Back in the day, probably like 2011, 2013-ish. I'm gonna say 2013. I had... Oh. Rats, get her. Ooh. I got it. I had it on the thing. And the DLC was on a separate disc, which I thought was the funniest thing, because I've never actually gotten a game that came with the second disc, and they were like, yep, here's your second disc, there's the DLC. But I got it, and I played it. I did not know you had to sleep to level up. I also didn't really know what I was doing, and managed to do both the Knights of the Nine DLC, and then start the Shivering Isles DLC before even doing like the third story mission. Where during Shivering Isles, I fell asleep and woke up not only to the Dark Brotherhood guy, but like 10 level ups, a bunch of other things that happened in my sleep. And then, to round it all off, not too long after in the Shivering Isle DLCs, the game crashed. I'm not sure why. What is that noise? Jesus Christ, who is that? What is that? What? The game crashed, it corrupted, I kind of was just like, well, fuck Oblivion, I guess, and then I never played it again. Which is why I definitely want to... Okay, I need to stop this. Well, this is getting really loud and obnoxious fast. I need to figure out how to grab that rune and get the hell out of here. Does it look like... It does. It looks like there's a secret entryway to that room. We'll have to find it real quick. So yeah, I tried Oblivion.
Brianna was the first to hear our call.
And then I was like, eh. And that's kind of unfair on my part. But the game did crash and corrupt my entire save file, to be fair. Oh my god. I'd rather go to the store. I would rather go to the shop than figure this out if that's gonna keep up. Let me tell you though, my acrobatic stat in that game was phenomenal though. I'm so upset. I can't do anything about this. Maybe rats? Oh, I've made it worse. I've made it so much worse so fast. Oh, right there. Okay, cool. The thing was distracting me so hard. Ah, sweet relief. Sounds like a normal Oblivion experience. Well, that's great. I'm glad to know that it was pretty par of the core. I would have loved to experience the rest of the game. I remember the Knights of the Nine DLC was really cool, but it was frustrating because you get all these people together, and then in the very last part of it, during the fight, like 3 of them died. And I was like, oh, that sucks. I went and gathered these people, and then some rando-ass NPCs just kind of walked in to fill their spot. And when you talked to them, they were just like, I was called here. It's me, the new knight, because you couldn't save the other one. What a bonkers game. Definitely will play it at some point. Not anytime in the foreseeable future, however. Especially with Star. Not Starville. It's the other one. Star something. Star Citizen. Star Citizen's out. That's what it is. Starfield. Thank you, Starfield. Listen, I'm sorry they chose a very generic name for their cool space game. Water level's normal. I had to burn a few river crusts next to Gate 2B. They should come back this time. Water level's normal. Severe rain. Water level's above normal. Can't believe what happened today. Looks like we got ourselves a new Empress out of nowhere. I don't like it. I didn't get a word from anyone. Not sure if I'm supposed to continue working as usual. Removed a dead hound stuck in Gate 14D. Doesn't feel safe outside. I'll just hide here for a while. I found myself a good spot near the pump room. Heard people talking in the sewers. 2 of those strange women who came to live in the tower with the new Empress. They were collecting moss and algae from the walls. Stayed maybe an hour scraping and chanting. I wonder what it is for. Are they cleaning the sewers? That doesn't make any sense. And do they know I still work here? Does anyone? The woman came back, still scratching the sewer walls for algae, but they talked about human bones they need for some kind of recipe. Maybe I misunderstood. What should I do? I need to get out before they find me, or before I starve to death. I'll take my chances tonight. I hope they made it. This poor person. Just, I guess no one assumed that. Okay, we're out of here. I'm not talking until we're far away from that. Oh, it haunts me. The noise haunts me. Yeah, that's kind of really funny to think about. Like, if, it reminds me of, like, in a workplace. You know, your boss gets removed, some new boss comes in, and then, like, 2 weeks in, they ask you the question, what do you even do here? Sewer Man had a pretty good gig, though, if no one even thought about it. That's the best kind of work. So now that we went out of our way to get one last room through the harrowing screeches of that sewer thing, we can do this. Get this ability. I've been collecting whalebone all game. I have not made a single goddamn rune. Mission items. So how do I make them, though? I guess that's the next question. Craft. Okay. We need to make a sacrifice runes. Now, we want to craft a rune. Spend 9 raw whalebone. I would like to. I just, like, does it just immediately get made? Or sacrifice to gain a significant amount of raw whalebone. I really hope I didn't completely misunderstand this. Workshop, security room.
The High Overseer.
The High wait, is that Burn? Oh my god, that might actually be Burn. Wow, I sent him straight to his death. Oh, don't scream. Okay, it screamed. Time for rats. Where are the witches at? I don't think there's any witches. Uh-oh. That's not Burn, is it? No, I think that's the High Overseer for... Oh, Bone Charm. Corrupt Bone Charm. Man, no, Burn was a different man. They might just be, faction of overseers in Dunwall. I'm gonna hope so, at least. That didn't look like Burn, though. I don't remember having a mole. And his complexion was different. But I did not pay that much attention to him at the same time. I'm pretty sure the workshop wasn't available before. That could also be the same room I just exited from. Previously. Scoot up on here. Are there still witches up here? I thought I got rid of all of them. We activated Mr. Robot and he did most of the work for us. Security room. Nope, don't care about no security room. Yeah, it's asking me to come right back to this room.
With more corrupt runes, maybe I could turn Delilah's painting against her.
Right, algae. Oh, do I need the ingredients, or... Wow, this is really not telling me. Craft a corrupt rune to help you. Yeah. What do I need to go? Because I put that moss there. Do I need to grab other ingredients? Can I read this to get a clue? Is there a clue nearby? Is her audiograph a clue?
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting.
Oh, did I miss this? I must
After
have missed
arranging
this.
the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone.
Oh, that's some
more
pretty good
runes,
magic.
I should be able to do the same to all the Empire.
Let's see if I can catch this one.
This will be my greatest undertaking.
I
Transposing
blinked.
my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last,
Oh.
all will be made.
Okay, all the ingredients are probably in this room. Let's keep looking around. I didn't even notice I could pick up that skull. So we got the algae, got the skull. Is there a powder? Oh, pigment. There we go. That has to be all we need, right? Yeah, I don't think I need it. I don't think I needed the rune crafting ability. I think I'm a big dingus. I had major trash brain. But that's okay, because it got a little more play out of it, and we get to see probably one of the silliest glitches in this game so far. So with this item, what can we do? Mission, tell me how to work. Craft, corrupt rune, help you bring down Delilah. Okay, I guess we can just use that rune on her in some capacity. We'll find out once we get there. Let's activate the power for now. Some charms nearby. Don't need those. Yeah, rats are really cool. They get you out of most problems. I wasn't even talking about Dishonored, just like in real life. Today I had an issue, there was some traffic, so I just had the rats pick up my car and find another way. It was really sick, actually. Would 100% recommend Rat Communion if you can figure it out. I'm not telling though, it's my secret.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's go beat up Delilah. Oh, and there's a witch coming.
Sister, where did she go?
Should have stayed in your
Well, that trap sucked. Thank God I haven't been using them this whole time. Ooh, my eyes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nope. Nope, there's no Corvo here. I'm just a rat.
Anyone?
Where? Where did... Oh my God, oh, the power's on, right. I was wondering why everything was so much brighter in here all of a sudden. I was just about to ask if you teach me that. Sorry, trade secret. The rats made me swear I can't tell anybody. But if I could give a hint, his name begins with Charles and ends in entertainment cheese. And you're gonna need to get at least the high score on the one game where it's like a little devil, and it's like a little pinball that you have to line up into a hole, and then you got to do some light. Okay, this is getting to be excessive. Rats, get them! Jesus. You guys good? I feed you, Corvo. You feed them, right? I also like rats because it feels a little bit like a JoJo stand. It's like one step away from being Harvest. And they put a dog in the elevator. That's not very... I think Corvo's a cat person. I'm also convinced there's no cats in Dunwall. I have yet to see a cat in the Dishonored universe. That explains, you know what, that explains the rats. Oh my god, everything makes so much more sense now. Without any cats, how the hell are you gonna fight off a rat problem, right? Blow out those lights, it's inappropriate to keep them on. Go to tower rooftop, ooh. They wouldn't have had any of the problems if they just got some cats. See, that's what I'm saying, they should have just got some cats. You know, all of this started because of rat plague, I think. I'm pretty sure they killed Jessamine because they were upset about the rats or something. Don't quote me on that. All they had to do was get a couple of cats. Cats are pretty easy to control too. You just give them food and they'll do whatever. Oh my, this is like...
You will take me back and die at my hands.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. But what is going on over there?
That's for sure.
Your daughter stands in my throne room. A statue of cold stone.
You know, I just realized Delilah sounds like Laura Bailey, which is one of the only voice actors I know. Outside of, like, Steve Blum, the voice actor. I'm not good with voices, but I can tell these three of them apart. Mainly just because Laura Bailey was in, like, 80 of the games I played. Like Fire Emblem Awakening, Saints Row 3 and 4, I think. And then I remember reading an article where she said something along the lines of, I only want to be in professionally made games. And then you don't hear her too much anymore. Is that her? She's just painting, huh? Reach Delilah Copperspoon. Use the heart. What else can I do? I've got the corrupt rune. It's not telling me what to do with the corrupt rune yet. I guess we'll figure it out. Use the heart against... So the heart longs to reunite with her. Yeah. She probably already knows I'm behind her. This is going to be one of those villain moments where she already knows. What did she do to the throne? Oh, she just put a tree. Corvo, you're so dramatic. There's just a tree there. God damn, she put a tree in my throne room. What the hell?
Perhaps I was too much for you.
Professionally made games. What does that even mean? See, that's what I'm wondering. I may have misquoted it, but she said something along the lines of like, I don't want to just work in anything. I'm too good for that. I swear.
It's people fickle.
I'd have to go fact check it, but a lot of voice actors and actresses in the gaming industry seem to have a lot of high standards, though. Which makes sense. But also, I don't know. I'm just not a big part of that world. Whoa. Yeah, exactly. Although I guess payment for voice actors and actresses isn't really the best right now. They're having like a strike, I'm pretty sure. Place the corrupt rune on the throne. So I could go in there. We could follow into the painting, and I bet that's really cool. Actually, I'm going to make a save. Because the painting could be really cool. And if I don't get to go in there, then we'll come back to that. But let's just drop a little old, there's some crazy stuff going on. The only thing I know for sure, just to put a little, like, footnote in the whole voice acting thing, is that when Fire Emblem Heroes came out on the phone, and the character Lucina returned from Fire Emblem Heroes, that was the only character who didn't have their voice actress, like, because all the characters, they show you who drew the art for them and then who voiced them, and that was the only one where there was no voice actress listed, and then it was pretty obvious they just reused the lines from Fire Emblem Awakening, and I remember that's where I found out that she was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that anymore. Let's see what happens when we do this.
If I change the number of corrupt runes attached to the throne, it should turn Delilah's painting against her.
Ooh, I wonder if we can trap her in there. It's evil now. You can tell because it got covered in ink stains. Okay, we don't. We can go in there still. I was worried that doing that would have just completely altered the next part of the game, but let's figure out what's up. The world as it should be.
So she'd replace all the world with this.
What a blinding bright light. Oh, it's just everybody worshiping her, huh? That's a little excessive. Like, I know the world's rotten, but you're fucked up, Delilah.
So good, old man.
Whoa, whoa. But what about rats? Get 'em, boys! Get 'em, boys! Yeah! Yeah! Oh no, the rats aren't working. We need more rats! Oh, a sword duel! Shit! I think that's the real one. Oh. I don't think that was the real one. Oh. More rats. Well, no one's questioning that, Delilah. It's just, I don't know if anyone would love you given all the stuff you do. Can the heart? Can I use the heart here? Oh no, we completely just don't have the heart anymore. Okay. Is there a way for me to stealth in here? You know, I was just realized, like, does she know where I'm at? Oh yeah, she knows where I'm at. Is there a way to lose her? And just, what is it asking me to do right now? Optional: destroy Delilah's replicas, and then kill her. Unconscious. But we gotta kill the replicas. I gotta figure out which one's the real her first. They're like tap dancing in place. Oh no, she saw me. She was just kind of doing like a Final Fantasy battle pose. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a fake. Whoa. Ooh. That was hopefully a fake. Another replica?
In return, I will take back.
This is definitely way more interesting than anything they tried in the first one. With no offense to the first one, of course, but I remember the final, I guess, boss of the first game was just a dude who, in my playthrough, because I did stealth of that game, you just took him out like anything else. But I know if you were more aggressive, he'd be like shaking in a corner when you arrived. Because you murdered everyone to get to him. This one might be the real one. Let's find out. Nope, also replica, which means this one... Wow, they just... Ooh! Hey, none of that. Are you the real one? Oh yeah, that one's bleeding blood. That one's also bleeding blood.
Formed on their tongues, passing across their lips.
Okay. Got another one. If this isn't the real one, then that one is. I don't think there are any clones left. Okay, so it's that one for sure. I'm glad she bugged out at the end here just to make it easier for me. Oh, that was also not her. Oh, I found the real one. She doesn't seem to know where I'm... And that was Delilah.
If I put Delilah on the throne, the painting should trap her in her own fantasy world.
Seriously? Alright, come on, Delilah. Let's go put you on the throne. You had a long day. It was very tiring. Did I just, like, drop her, or...? No, I don't think that was correct. Oh, in the painting. Oh, wait. Yeah, in the painting. I thought maybe it meant, like, the throne over there. There's like a tree blocking my way. They didn't really do a whole lot.
You wanted a world of your own, Delilah, so have it.
Goodbye. Let's put her on the throne and get rid of her. Probably should step out of the way. Yeah.
What I've always deserved.
Wait, she's like into it.
Justice. Now what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect.
Oh, she doesn't know.
I've waited so long, Sing my songs and lick my flesh.
Oh.
Worship me.
Did she completely forget the part where we knocked her out? That was kind of weird. So there was another way to get rid of her too. I think this was the best way. She deserves to live in there forever. She's awful. Oh, Emily! Yeah, let's save her. This is the whole reason we quested.
Emily.
Father, what happened?
Take it easy. I'll explain everything.
And that's that, I think. Finish the game with Corvo Tano, and that's that. Kind of anticlimactic, but probably just because I am, I'm just a little too chaotic. Hostiles, see, my question is, say we left all those witches alive. That can't be a good thing. Like, I refuse to believe that it is more positive that we leave these witches who worship the person we just imprisoned in a picture. But let's see how this all wraps up. I'm still kind of convinced there's one more level. It did feel like a weird ending, but I liked it. Same, yeah. Complete the game in high chaos. Oh, I think we're about to get a pretty spicy ending here.
After facing a powerful supernatural enemy, the Empress and her royal protector saw a ferocious ally in the Abbey of the Everyman, who at long last began to enforce unrestrained righteousness across Serkonos.
I'm sure that's okay.
In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah was trapped in an imagined world where her father's lies were undone and her subjects would bow to her forever, as she sailed into war with a great armada and trekked across the Pandician wastes.
There she goes.
While in the true capital, Emily the Vengeful rooted out the last of those who had betrayed her and ruled over her empire with Corvo Atano by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov lit the fires of industry, starting a great consuming blaze at the heart of the empire. He saw his machines used for war and oppression, watching the powerful crush those beneath them.
Man, I feel bad for Sokolov, though. They
Leaving
brought him
Dunwall
back
for the
just
last
to do
time,
this to him.
he turned to the cold north, his energy spent at last, only an echo of the man he'd aspired to be. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
I do own Death of the Outsider, which is a Megan game. Definitely something worth looking into at some point. I don't know how I own it. I don't remember paying for it. And that was Dishonored 2. So yeah, overall, what an incredibly good sequel. It does everything a sequel should be. It expanded upon the first one. It didn't deviate too far, but where it did deviate, and I'm sure if I played as Emily, it would have felt very different gameplay style. I chose to stick with what was familiar, playing Corvo. But instead of being in crappy, gray, awful Dunwall, we got to go to Serkonos. Oh, and this song is really cool. We got to go to Serkonos, which was a lot brighter, more vibrant. They had their own problem with blood flies. It excelled in every way a sequel should. It felt shorter, but maybe that's just because I was having so much fun streaming it, to be honest. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to say. It's a good sequel. I like the world of Dishonored. And I definitely am gonna look up some stuff I missed. We'll watch the credits, and then I will be streaming for the rest of my allotted time. I definitely intend to. I'll take a quick BRB, get some water. I'm not certain what I'm going to play next. We could go to the Rimworld Colony. That could be a lot of fun, and that might be what we end up doing. But for those who know about the game Total War Warhammer 3, there was a new expansion that just came out for that involving new characters. And I wouldn't mind playing some of that, but that might just be like a one-off thing. I don't think I'd continue a session that we start tonight. That could be fun, actually.
We run and hide until the evening ship sails.
It's a really easy song to predict.
Black, only then we exhale.
Arcane Studios, though, has only made fantastic experiences. I really want to try Prey now. It's like the only game they've made that I haven't tried.
So meet me in the shadows, bring your sweetest grapes. We'll slip on to a whaler and maybe
Lion. I know Lion. I think they're a French studio. I'm actually fairly certain that Arcane is a French studio, and that's awesome. It's always neat, because a lot of the video game market has a lot of American-made games, Japanese-made games, which are great. Obviously, there's no problem with that. But it's always cool when you see, like, a French studio or, you know, stuff from, like... Even some Chinese-made games that I've played recently have been pretty good. And you get to see a lot of different ideas that you wouldn't normally see, just because of, like, culture differences or, you know, that kind of stuff. I think the art style in this one is very much only because it was made by a studio where they have a lot of these different ideas for just kind of like art and expression. And they even had id Software help. That's pretty cool. Don't know what Umbra is. I feel kind of bad. They even had the famous Kent Hudson on additional design consultants. Who else did they have work on this game? I know all of them, actually. I saw them just yesterday. Copilot. They did the musician soundtrack. I couldn't read another name because that went by too fast. What else we got here? Voice cast. Alright, we gotta see if those names come in. Pedro Pascal? That's the guy that's really famous now. Delilah, Aaron Kotra. I was completely off. It was not... I've already forgotten her name. Wow. The only one I want to know now is the voice of Dowd. Was he in there? I wanted to see if Dowd's voice was Steve Blum. Mark De La Fuente. Yep. I know him. Kenny Zhao. Michael Patterson. Alan Fu. Tucker S. Elliott. Oh, the gang's all here. Todd Vaughn. The Todd Vaughn. Jen Tonan. Aaron Losey. Thank you, Aaron Losey. Ann Lewis is there doing the PR marketing. Wouldn't have been Dishonored 2 without her. Henry Mobley. Event trade director. I don't even know what that means. Some of these titles look fake. Sales assistants, never heard of it. Rob Gray, though, QA manager. You got to give a lot of respect to QA people. It's one of the scummier parts of video games. From experience, I know that a lot of people who really want to make it in the industry, they get trapped in QA hell for years sometimes if they're not careful. And it can be depressing, but a lot of companies are very particular about who they'll hire to actually work on their games, despite the laundry list of names you'll see at these credits. Playtest Lab. That's cool. I wonder what that was. Bethesda.net, which is something that they put in like a lot of their games. Actually, on the title screen, it says that if I would have gotten Bethesda.net, I could have gotten black and white mode and so many other cool things. I wonder if there's a post-credits scene. Griff Lesher's in this game, so there's probably a post-credits scene. Steve Bloom. It's not Steve Blum. It's like his weird doppelganger. VP of Global HR, Tammy Boy. Yeah, like what a Global HR. I'm amazed that like a video game publisher needs a global HR division, honestly. They even had an executive chef. Wait, is that like chef as in people, the guy that makes some food? I would kill to get my name in a game because I cooked food for people. You got some IT. That's awesome if that's what it is. Yeah, exactly. You literally just show up to work every day, cook some food for some people who have that kind of fuck off money to just pay a chef to be at their studio. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna put you in the game. Listen, I think his name was like Tommy or Tony or something. Listen here, Frankie. We're gonna put you in the credits. This ended, I actually thought that there was going to be 2 missions left. I know I kept saying this was the final mission, but I was hoping to be wrong. And I got Constance Vogel. That's a fun name, Constance. Mengru Sai, Yuan Yan Xiu, Emily Duchenoy, Gilbert Levy. Oh my god, my eyes are actually starting to hurt looking at this. There's like a weird off yellow to the text color, and it's messing with me. Looking at the stream capture, it looks completely white on the stream capture, but I swear there's like this off yellow to the text. It could be my monitor, it could be my brain melting. Ooh, I'm feeling this song. I love bass guitar. This is a really good bass guitar song. Does your monitor have night mode on? No, it shouldn't. Huh. Changes the screen yellow. No, it definitely shouldn't then. I'm kind of curious about how the capture works now. Mexican audio recorded by... Oh, we're just going through all the different languages this game is in. See, that's the problem with these things. It's like, when Pirates of the Caribbean 3 came out, oh my god. I remember that was like the first time that movie credits were 10 minutes long. Sometimes automatic. I should definitely look into the screen color. But yeah, that was like the first time movie credits were fucking just enormously long and they had a post-credit scene. I just remember sitting in the theater forever with my family and we were like, we gotta see that post-credit scene. We gotta see Will Turner land on an island and see his son. Very important. Production babies. Oh, that's fun. They made babies work on this game. It is the games industry, so they could probably get away with that. Donnie, Monotype. See, what are, like, some of these things that... Dear Joe 5. What is Dear Joe 5? Thank you, Rafael Colantonio. It's a lot of babies. Yeah, they had a lot of babies work on this game. I think they mainly programmed the rats. Once again, that was Dishonored 2. I had a lot of fun playing this. I'm really glad that you guys could be here to watch it. I would consider this my first real stream. I know I did My Friendly Neighborhood before this, but that was more of testing, getting warmed up. I've learned a lot through this, and it's been a great experience. And again, fantastic sequel. I think it does everything a sequel needs to do. And it only gave me more Dishonored, which was what I was hoping for. I am, like I said, going to go to AFK now. Give me about 5 minutes to kind of figure out what I'm doing, because I did not expect this to end so early. But I will be back. Stick around, because there will be more games to be had.